Hello, this is Pharaoh Mario D Tut, a United States citizen and a speaker of the people before I became Pharaoh. I sit here under two official Bibles, as you will see. On January 17th, an attempt on my life happened, but those who I loved, cohorted by individuals who had the ability to manipulate their minds through forms of psychology and psychotherapy to do so, if they did not choose to do it on their own. I have not committed any crime against them. Not once. One of them, the one who shot me right here with neurotoxin, it was found that an account had been opened and that there was $300 million in it. The tracking numbers came directly to a bank account and that bank account was held by an American citizen. 300 million. When I have given her a trust fund of $5 million, she had not spent a dime. And she had over 260 million in it. And actually worked with individuals to do so. I will not name them, but it hurt. But I survived. That the tracking numbers on that account showed that it was held by a dummy company held by the President of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump, who I can only assume have done this simply because of the videos I have done directly on Twitter. But he had no idea exactly where they came from. Since then, while looking online, my Twitter account is still active, but unfortunately does not show up on any search engine in this country, whether Google or Bing, since that's really all we have now. It doesn't show up. But my Facebook page and my YouTube page, all of them under the name Mario D Tut. Pharaoh Mario D Tut. Since then, another attempt on my life has happened tonight. And because of that, it was confirmed by the Federal Bureau of Investigations and the Egyptian government that the attempt on my life was caused by the Central Intelligence Agency. And I have no criminal record. I just spoke the truth. Truly, I've given this country $1 trillion to be placed into a trust fund. And because of that, I've done that as soon as the country was nearly bankrupt over 5 months ago. No one yields interest of 10%, meaning every 10 days you get $1 trillion. But I had appointed Hillary Rodham Clinton to be president and declared that Donald J. Trump would be impeached for all the criminal activity. I'm here to tell the declarations that are on Twitter under the name Pharaoh Mario D Tut at Paradox 1012. PARADOCKS 1012. That this country will be completely transparent and all criminal activity will be known. The transparency policy. Actually going forward with the policy set by Barack Obama, president. That Hillary Rodham Clinton told me that it would be a good idea to make education free for all in college and mandatory if you're under the age of 35. Along with that, I had plans to renew the Universal Health Care Act. And because of that, I am here to inform you that Donald J. Trump is not the leader of the United Nations because of corruption that's followed his party for so many years. And because of that, the leader of the United Nations is Israel. And they know all the things going on there. As you see, I am sitting under oath. My hand is not raised, as you see. Because of these 2 attempts on my life, just for trying to make America a place worthy of the name, the greatest country on earth, the richest. I turned over leadership of the United Nations to Israel as soon as I became Pharaoh. And I did that willingly. That I preferred to be under authority of them, while my presidents, the Presidential Committee, and 3 of their members are known. Actual presidents from all the countries I hold. 11 presidents who form a committee, and under them be Congress and the Senate. Because of this, repeatedly within this country I have been watching CNN, Fox News, MSNBC, The Daily Show. And yesterday I watched the opposition, where I was informed that many key forms of government, programs in government, have fully been shut down. Funding has been cut. Directors, leaders, and presidents of these organizations have been fired. 245 to be exact. I have not made a death attempt against Donald Trump. I've simply spoken out about what he has done to countries claiming, the Patriot Act, which the United Nations allowed to simply attack one country who was deemed doing terrorist activity. and he attacked 6 close to Israel. And because of this, knowing this has happened, knowing this all led up to this, still I try. Despite the attempts on my life, I am still alive. That if I have fury or rage, it's only because of my treatment within this country for the last 32 years. The criminal activity will not be tolerated within government as a part of the transparency policy. That the American people not only have a right to know, but are obligated to know. Since none of them would have jobs if it wasn't for American citizens. That we pay the government with taxes. We're paying their salary. And because of this, knowing I've had 2 attempts on my life from the 22nd and the 17th. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Literally 5 days later. Knowing I have told you of the countries I hold. China, India, Cuba, Spain, America, Japan, which I have renamed Numerica if it is worthy, and the continent of South America. All that be my territory. All that I legally own. All that the legal deeds for all these countries are held by the Egyptian government. And I'm not a fool. I'm going to tell you exactly who holds them. But I am alive. I spoke out against Trump because of the net neutrality restrictions given by the FCC. That currently individuals online are planning to sue the FCC for this activity. For the declarations and policies made by Donald J. Trump. Everything done that the American people were aware of and things found out. Knowing I learned that 245 positions were not filled. That in those positions, thousands of jobs have been vacated. I now offer and declare on all of his policies, along with offshore drilling on all coastal water, I now say and declare the resolution of disapproval. Or I declare to all of it. That because of this, if you will not be willing to abide, knowing that I hold China, and China holds your deficit, I am now calling it in. Because now, since you wish to kill me, and in turn those who I was married to faithfully for 2 years and 6 months against me, till my death, and then intentionally tried to kill me again 5 days later with the CIA. you know that's how you do. That this is not the first attempt on life you have committed. And I know who you did it. That because of this, I now know if my declarations will not be honored, then I have no choice at all but to inform China, knowing that at this moment we have just recovered government into February 8th. Because of this, generally the camera has shut off.